monoliths. I got most of these, I just missed like 2. And there it is. The 5th chapter. You need all the secrets there too. So let me see. 5 to 9. Wait. Where was this? Oh wait, no, it's 5 to 2. It. So this is where that was. I thought this location was missing. Just hadn't been. Alright, well now that I've got them all. I can go to... It should be in here somewhere. But first, let me see. Ah, here it is. 01. Yeah, okay, so it looks like I have to go to layer 5. It looks as though I'm there already. Wait a minute. I never noticed this here. The emergency key. This is in the 7th layer. I suppose I'll have to keep that in mind. Anyway, back to 552. Okay, there's just a... Oh. Yeah. I don't think that was even there before. There's something in 2-1. That's on the other side of here. I turned off the spikes in this room. This one, I don't know where this is. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to warp to a different layer. Anyway. The 7th layer. So I should have that. Ah, and this must be where you put the micro stabilizers. And there's the monolith. So you might remember this room. I was here before, but I didn't have any micro stabilizers, and I didn't get the chance to find them. In his early life, the architect was focused on the big picture. He was trying to capture the grand design of the net, its structure and workings. We can observe drawings of different architecture styles based on the age of the cluster. We have to emphasize the value of pre-shift architectural drawings. While you can study the original design by looking at shifted construction, here we have the originals drawn as they were. In his travels, the architect was targeting monuments of greater meaning and position. Back then, he was still trying to understand. In his older age, the architect focused on smaller scale and details. We can observe drawings of single rooms at most single locations. This period brings us a lot more information about the net than the early works of grand designs. We can also recognize the various kinds of machinery from the different ages of the cluster. In many cases, these are the only archives of pre-shift design. Later, the architect focused on drawing single objects that could be found within locations. By that point, the architect abandoned the need to understand. And there's the monolith. But there's another one. We gotta go to layer 7. Then I gotta backtrack a bit more. This time going back to that statue of Thoth? Hold on a second. Something else I have to do to fix the wall, I suppose you could say. Yeah, there we go. You can see it's the second layer, actually. There we go. And there's the Karma portal. Don't go there. Don't. There's nothing out there. Nothing. It's just hubris. Hubris forever. Error data string malformed. Contact nearest surveillance station operator. A call. We have to go back, Liz. We have to go back. So I gotta put the light bulb back in here. And yeah, this is where you plug in the microstabilizers. This Karma portal. We the King bid you farewell and wish you stay safe. We hope you find the destination of your travel. May we meet again one blessed day. Oh, and we've got to warp to layer 3 this time. There we go. And there's the portal. Ah, yeah, this location. There's the monolith. What is the significance of the number 32? It's your probability range. Right? When you're in any given location, the highest number of possible moves is 4. 4, left, up, right, down. Ah, yes, of course. When you change location, there are 8 possible combinations of locations you can end up in. How come? Count how many door variations you can get in the new room, given the door you just went through is already determined. Maybe you should familiarize yourself with diagram 294. Well, I don't have that on me right now. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, okay. So each direction has 8 different possibilities in it. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Okay. And there's diagram 293, but I'm not exactly sure what the significance of that diagram is. Alright, let's go to... Let's see if they're available anyway. Now we're supposed to take the element beam and move it to its original position. Wait a minute. I've got 3 of these. That means I'm missing 2. But I'm not sure which 2 I'm missing. Okay, so apparently they were both in layer 3, and I missed them. So, let me see if I can go to layer 5. Yeah, there we go. And this... Oh, I sort of remember this place. There's the monolith. Okay. Why does this... Oh, wait a second. Why does this sociopath only talk to Elizabeth? Your question is wrongly put. You want to ask why doesn't he talk to us? The answer is simple. He doesn't see us. Does that make him a sociopath? Not necessarily, but that does mean he's focused. Have you ever been to the place called the Loop? Yes, of course. See, it's not as just like the Loop. Well, maybe not exactly, but it serves the same purpose. In that case, what is so important in Layer 5? Well, how am I supposed to know? If there's one thing I regret, it's the fact that all the people I sent to the Edge, no one has ever came back. Not a single soul. That'll haunt me for the rest of my life. I know. But that's impossible. You can't be in different dimensions at the same time. Impossible? What does that even mean? Doesn't he understand that his karma portals are shattering this dimension? This dimension? You mean the third one? You know that's not even the original dimension, right? What do you think is more important, the origin or a flawed copy? Yeah, that's all starting to sound really familiar. Alright, let's see if I can get the one in Chapter 9. I got like one last one here. Which layer was this again? All right. Ah. But the problem is, where'd this go? Oh, this is how you, this is how you get back up that statue when you couldn't before. I thought you had to, like, I thought that once you jumped down that was it, but apparently not. No, well, this is the 8th layer. Now there was something in the 8th layer, but what was it? Where was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was kind of far back. I kept wanting to go back up. This place being red. Yeah, here we go. But there's nothing I can use here, is there? Wait a minute. There was a button from earlier. And it had, like, light all around it. I don't remember using it when I first played this, but... Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, let me just go back here. Put this button in. Go through the karma portal. Apparently I don't have all the micro stabilizers. Let me just see if I can go back and get the last one. I thought the last one would be here, to be honest. There it is. I wondered why that thing existed, you know? Couldn't see anything there, but apparently that's where the stabilizer was, hidden in plain sight. Okay, so if I had to guess, I'd say you take the microstabilizers and put them in this guy's head. Wait a second. Are there other places to put them? Oh, that's a miniature karma portal. How is it possible that people are still coming through the loop and trying to turn off the defense systems after all these years? What would you have made me do? Destroy his creation? Destroy the whole section? I don't know. Maybe. You're talking about destroying our history. What's next? Book burning? Well, probably. No, of course not. But maybe a sign? That's no longer necessary to shut down the your defenses. And what about those in the 8th layer? I stand corrected. Yeah, you put them in all 4 of his hands, I see. Marshall never said it was about revenge, but then he was well used to not being understood. Back then they didn't even have 7-layer bullets. The only option was to meet up at the knot, the place where all the dimensions intertwined to become one. Then and there they waited. And when he appeared, Myrtle was finally able to see what had happened. He fell to his knees. She came to him, sat down beside him, and they started talking. Bullets never reached them. After the Second Enlightenment, Murtaugh dedicated his life to restoring order. While main layers flourished under his word, the 3rd dimension remained broken. Murtaugh originally came from the 3rd layer, therefore there was nothing he could do to bring it back to the unbroken state. He often spoke about it as being a thorn in his heart. This was consuming him until the day Shiva gave him comfort of knowledge of the future. Murtaugh was already dying, and before he drew his last breath, the light came to him and showed him what was to come. We believe he stayed in that moment forever. I think we've read this before in Submachine 10, so I'll skip it. There are 7 main layers of reality. Yes, it's common knowledge, but there is another layer, the one often misinterpreted as the layer of time. If it's not time, what is it then? That's the layer of light. You see, when you move through the field of atoms frozen in time, the friction causes them to emit visible light. It's everywhere you move. It's not a guiding light. You're the one who's guiding that light. Where you will go is entirely up to you. And we go here. Ah, yes, it's another one of those looping. There's. Okay. I think we already did 10. Or maybe we didn't yet. I don't think we did. We did like one of them, but not the other. So we're going to have to go to level 10, or chapter 10. And get those last stabilizers. Because I got like 1, so I'm missing 4. I'll be back after that. So, I already used the karmic stabilizer on this thing. And now you can go up to here and plug all of these micro stabilizers into there. So apparently there's another monolith. Ooh. Lots of cubes. Well, thank goodness I did my basement clearance sale where everything must go. I'll just plug these back in. Here. Oh, there's one way up there. Okay, so I think I went through the other one of these. I went through this one, but not this one. Looks so alike. And there it is.